everyone, my name is Chow and I was recently on the Amazing Food Challenge, Fun in the Philippines Season 2. Now today I'm in my home kitchen and I'm going to be recreating the chicken soup dish called chicken halang-halang that you'll see in tonight's episode. Now my home kitchen, obviously I'm very comfortable with the stuff, no portable gas burners here, and also my fish apron and my trusty witch's paddle. So let's get cooking. So what we need to do now, halang-halang is actually it's a very aromatic chicken soup. So we've got some of the ingredients. We have julienne ginger. Okay, it's basically ginger cut up into little sticks. We also have 1 red onion, which we diced earlier. We have 6 cloves of garlic, which is minced. And we have other aromatic spices such as lemongrass, commonly known as serai, in Malaysia, Thailand and Indonesia. And also we have various kinds of chilies, which I'll be adding later to the dish to give it some kick. So we'll start off by frying those different things that I showed you just now. Sometimes words escape me. But we're going to give them a good fry so that they release their aroma and make that dish even more fragrant than it would be if we didn't do it. Okay, so now I'm ready to add my chicken pieces into the pan. Now I've got about 1 kilogram of chicken here. Now I didn't chop these myself. My mother did it with a giant Chinese cleaver and she went bang, bang, bang. I tried to do it, but it just didn't work. Anyway, add the chicken to the pan. And start stirring like a crazy person. You're probably wondering why we're browning the chicken. Well, we're doing that so that we seal the juices in there. And you want to do this so that the chicken retains its moisture and flavor as you continue to cook it. Give it a good bang. Anyway, with the chicken in the pan, now we're going to add the cooking fluid or the braising fluid. And I'm using my mother's trusty measuring jug. As you can see, it's got like all of the measurements on the side there. So we want 1 cup of water. And 1.25 cups of coconut milk. So that should come up to about 2.25 cups. Yeah, cool. Put the fire down and add the water to the pan. It's gone all quiet now. I'm just going to cover this baby and let it stew in its own juices for a while. Okay folks, it is now about 20 minutes later. So we'll open it up and have a look. Have a smell. And I like how it smells. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish it off with some seasoning. You can season this with salt and pepper. However, the Filipinos, they have a secret ingredient which they call patis. Now patis is actually fish sauce. As my friend Sanya from Thailand, he's also in the show, he would say this is called nampla, and he recommends, because this is a product of Thailand, that you use this brand. It's called Tiparos, and you can get a bottle like that for maybe 2 Singapore dollars. In Malaysia it costs like 3 ringgit. It's very cheap. Anyway, we're going to season it up with fish sauce and chili. And it's very important that you taste what you cook. So then I put the fish sauce in there. I'm going to put in the chilies. And there are 2 types of chilies you can use. Now in the Philippines they use green chilies or bird's eye chilies, which are these little guys here. But they're really, really, really hot. don't make the mistake in thinking that because they're small, you've got to use twice the amount. That isn't the case. Because they're small and so spicy, a little goes a long way. Now, I'm not a big fan of spicy food, so I'm going to skip the green chili and I'm going to put in giant red chilies instead. Okay, I like how that tastes. Now, halang-halang is actually a soup, right? So, as you notice, it's actually quite watery. That's the consistency that you're supposed to aim for. Now, the reason I'm doing this dish instead of one of the other contestants is because I made the most mistakes on this dish in the episode. And one of the crucial mistakes that I made was adding cornstarch or corn flour to the stew. Because, well, in my family we like having it, you know, quite thick and gravy-like. So I thought that was the kind of consistency that, you know, would go down well. We serve this as rice, so, you know, I wanted it a bit more whole. But that's not how the Filipinos have it. So, lesson learned. If you're trying to replicate the dish and you want to make it authentic, then keep it watery and soupy. So, it looks like we're done. And I'm just going to plate up now. A nice big glass bowl. We try and remove as much of the debris, like you can't eat that, that's lemongrass. Try and remove as much of the debris as possible. Because when you serve something up for your family or for your dinner guests, you don't want them to be picking stuff they can't eat out of their mouths as they chow through what you've made. So try and, you know, keep the soup as clear as possible. If you have a sieve, and if you're really finicky like that, then by all means use the sieve to you know, get rid of the particles in the soup. But for me, just removing the serai is enough. Should be sufficient. So there you have it, folks, the finished product, chicken halang-halang. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video today, and if you want to make this at home, then please visit the link to the recipe at the bottom of the video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.